1. Introduction. The novel Hippie by Paulo Coelho is a semi-autobiographical account of the author's experiences as a young man in the 1960s. The story follows the journey of a young Brazilian man named Paulo, who sets out on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. With vivid descriptions of the people, places, and experiences that shaped the author's life, Hippie is a powerful and inspiring tale of one man's journey to find his place in the world. 1. Plot. Paulo is a young man who is searching for something more in life. He feels disillusioned with the status quo and is looking for adventure and a sense of purpose. He decides to leave his home in Brazil and travel to Europe, where he hopes to find a new way of living. Paulo meets a young Dutch woman named Carla on the magic bus to Amsterdam. They travel across Europe, stopping in cities like Paris, Amsterdam, and Berlin. They meet other travelers along the way and experience the counterculture of the 1960s. Paulo and Carla decide to travel to Istanbul, where they plan to catch the Trans-Asia Express to Nepal. They meet a variety of people on the train, including a young woman named Gita, who is traveling to Nepal to join a spiritual community. Paulo and Carla are fascinated by Gita's devotion to her spiritual path and decide to accompany her to the community. The community is a place where people come to meditate, study, and practice yoga. Paulo and Carla are intrigued by the teachings of the community and decide to stay for a while. They learn about meditation, yoga, and the power of the mind. They also learn about the importance of living in the present moment and letting go of attachments. Then they travel to Kathmandu, where they meet a group of hippies who are living in a commune. While living with the hippies, Paulo and Carla learn about the power of love and the importance of community. They also learn about the dangers of drugs and the importance of staying grounded. They travel to the Himalayas, where they experience the beauty and power of nature. Then they also learn about the importance of surrendering to the unknown. Characters. Paulo. Paulo is a young Brazilian man who is searching for something more in life. He is also introspective and reflective, and he is always searching for deeper meaning in his experiences. Carla. Carla is a young Dutch woman who is also on a journey of self-discovery. She is drawn to Paulo because of his adventurous spirit and his willingness to take risks. Gita. Gita is a young woman who is traveling to Nepal to join a spiritual community. She is deeply devoted to her spiritual path, and she is always seeking to deepen her understanding of the teachings. The hippies. The hippies are a group of people who are living in a commune in Kathmandu. They are living a simple life, growing their own food, and practicing meditation and yoga. They are also vulnerable and struggling with addiction, which serves as a warning to Paulo and Carla about the dangers of drugs. The spiritual community. The spiritual community is a place where people come to meditate, study, and practice yoga. The people they meet along the way. Throughout their journey, Paulo and Carla meet a variety of people who challenge their beliefs and help them grow as individuals. These people include other travelers, artists, musicians, and activists. 1. Themes. Self-discovery. The novel explores the journey of self-discovery that Paulo and Carla undertake as they travel through Europe and Asia. They learn about themselves and the world around them, and they are challenged to question their beliefs and assumptions. Spirituality. The novel explores various spiritual traditions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sufism. The characters are drawn to these traditions because they offer a path to enlightenment and a deeper understanding of the world. Love. The novel explores the different types of love that exist, including romantic love, platonic love, and love for humanity. The characters learn to love themselves and others, and they discover that love is the most powerful force in the world. Freedom. The novel explores the idea of freedom and what it means to be truly free. The characters reject the constraints of society and seek to live life on their own terms. Counterculture. The novel is set during the counterculture of the 1960s, and it explores the ideals and values of this movement. The characters reject the consumerism and materialism of mainstream society and seek to live a simpler, more authentic life. Travel. The novel celebrates the transformative power of travel. The characters learn about different cultures and ways of life, and they are exposed to new ideas and experiences that broaden their horizons. Motifs. Music. Throughout the novel, music is a constant presence. Drugs. The characters experiment with drugs like marijuana and LSD throughout the novel. Nature. Nature is a source of beauty and inspiration for them, and it helps them to connect with their spiritual selves. Mysticism. The novel is full of mystical experiences, from Paulo's encounter with a guru in Amsterdam to Carla's experience with a Sufi master in Iran. Dreams. The characters have vivid dreams throughout the novel, which often reveal important insights or messages. Symbols. The novel is full of symbols, from the yin-yang symbol that Paulo sees in Amsterdam to the butterfly that Carla sees in Nepal. 1. Setting. The setting of Hippie by Paulo Coelho is primarily in Europe and Asia during the 1960s and 1970s. The characters visit a variety of locations, including Amsterdam, Istanbul, and Nepal, and the novel is rich in sensory descriptions that transport the reader to these different places. 1. Writing style. The writing style in Hippie by Paulo Coelho is lyrical and poetic. The novel is written in a first-person narrative, and the language is simple and direct. The novel is full of sensory descriptions, and the reader is transported to the different places that the characters visit. The dialogue is natural and realistic, and the characters speak in a variety of languages, reflecting the multicultural nature of the story. The pacing of the novel is slow and deliberate, allowing the reader to savor the experiences of the characters and to reflect on the deeper themes and messages of the story. Overall, the writing style is engaging and immersive, drawing the reader into the world of the novel and inviting them to participate in the journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. 1. Genre. The genre of Hippie by Paulo Coelho is historical fiction. 1. Diction. The diction in Hippie by Paulo Coelho is simple and direct, with a focus on sensory descriptions and vivid imagery. The characters speak in a variety of languages, reflecting the multicultural nature of the story, and the dialogue is natural and realistic. Coelho uses repetition and parallelism to create a sense of rhythm and musicality in the language, and he often employs short, declarative sentences to convey a sense of urgency or intensity. Overall, the diction in Hippie is engaging and immersive, drawing the reader into the world of the novel and inviting them to participate in the journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening.